Wow, look how dull that is. And bam, look at this. Hold on to your seat, fam. What's happening, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. So today I have a little treat for you guys to showcase some pretty cool bulbs that I got from Amazon. And as you know from past videos from my Subaru and whatnot, I've went through many different types of bulbs, some Auxito, Sea Light. Right now I'm running Mars Auto on my dome and map lights in my Subaru. This is my daughter 2017 Kia Forte. And obviously you see the condition of these halogens right here. They're pretty yellow. Now, that's not the only thing that's yellow. The low beams and high beams are also yellow when you turn them on. And later on this week, I will be getting a little care package from a sponsor sponsoring me low and high beams. So I will show you how to put that on in another video. Now, what's so special about this video is those little halogens right there. Those are parking lights and they work with the regular lights when they turn on. And there's not many videos on YouTube showing how to get to those bulbs because number one, you need really little hands and you got to remove a couple things. And two, when people see the structures of how everything is made up with the light housings, they get a little intimidated. But look at this Sirius LED bulb right here. Look how bright that bad boy is. Now I will be showing you how to install that real quick. This is it right here. These are the Sirius LED bulbs. They're 194, 168, T10 interchangeable type bulbs. They're 6K in brightness. They're CAN-bus or error-free, and they're non-polarity specific, meaning if you plug it in one way or the other, it will still work. Now, what you're gonna need, and by the way guys, the length, it matches up with the length of this. I think these Sirius bulbs are 23 millimeters long by 9 millimeters wide, so they match up pretty good to these stock halogens. You're gonna need some needle nose pliers and a 10 millimeter socket to get this bracket off right here so your hands can fit to take off the dust caps. The cool thing is, I like how this car has dust caps, so it keeps everything nice and airtight and moisture free in there, which is pretty cool. No dust or anything like that. What I would recommend though, if you do have it, if you have it at home, if you don't have it, it's all good. But if you have some dielectric grease, it really helps when you rub it on the sides of the bulb on the surface and you plug it in. It makes plugging in a lot easier. Also, dielectric grease helps wick any type of moisture from the area where that bulb is and prevents any type of moisture buildup. But that's the good thing about the dust cap, so you don't have to really worry about that. So let's get on with this install real quick. Okay guys, so what you're gonna see me doing here, I'm gonna be taking the 10 mil socket. I will be unscrewing this and unplugging this harness right here. And now once I do that, I'll have better access to the inner dust cap. There's a dust cap here. This is for your low beam. There's a dust cap here for your high beam. That is where the bulb is situated. Okay, so taking this out, unplugging this harness, taking this dust cap off. All right. All right guys, so now I jumped to the passenger side because I already took this side out. Now this is how it looks. It literally looks like it has a tab for your thumb right here, so you can literally, you know, pull it out, like, you know, if you're pulling it out. So what you need to do is you have to locate that tab. It's literally right next to the high beam. And what you need to do is pull. Now, what I would recommend is, again, putting some tape around your needle nose. Now, when you grab it, you will be grabbing it and pulling it straight back. You're not turning it or anything like that. You pull it straight back. So let's see if we can locate the one on the driver's side real quick. All right, guys, so what I did was I'm gonna put a quick slide of a picture up to show you where the tab is. It's literally located. So this is the high beam right here. So what you can do is put your hand in here, turn the high beam counterclockwise, and pull it out just to give you a little bit more room. Okay, so now you have a little bit more room now. Now, right to the left of it right here. Okay, so to the left of where the high beam is, there's two wires, a blue, a like brown with blue stripe, and like a grayish black wire. That is the wire with, and it's around the tab. So now what you do is, I can see it, and as I said, I'll put that picture up so you can see it too. And what you do is, you feel with your side, feel it with your needle nose pliers, and you just pull. It is a slight pain in the ass, guys, so just be aware, don't yank on the wire. There we go. So there you go, straight out. Now once you get that out, you can just, now obviously guys, try not to squeeze the bulb where it breaks in your hand. You could take a piece of cloth or whatever, but this bulb, it comes out pretty easily, just like so. And now you take one of your Sirius LEDs, try not to touch the chipset of the Sirius LED, and what you do is take a little touch of dielectric grease like so, and just wipe it just around the borders of the circuit. You don't have to wipe it on the circuit, just around that plugs into the circuit. Look how easy this goes in. Snaps right in. All right guys, so after you plug it in, you want to test out the bulb to make sure it works. As I said, these are non-polarity sensitive, so you could put it in any orientation and it will work. You have to make sure to remember to plug this harness back in, because that's what's feeding the main power to all the lights. It's like a distributor. Once you plug that in, bam, and it works. Okay, so now obviously got to take your time, put that back in, put back in the high beam, and button everything back up. Okay, all right guys, so the install is complete. Guys, the passenger side has a lot more room than the driver's side. On the passenger side, I didn't even have to take out the high beam. And just remember, when you put it back in, the tab is literally vertical. So if this is the tab and you pull it out with your pliers like so, you put it in the same way and just wiggle it, and you'll feel it when it just clicks right in. It's very, very simple. I think pulling it out is harder than putting it back in. It's almost like climbing up a tree. It's harder to climb down, something like that. But anyway, that's really it. Let's test these bad boys. Let's see how they look real quick. Everything is back over here, as you guys saw. Yeah, nice and bright. Oh yeah, nice and bright. Can't wait to test these out later for you guys, so hold on to your seat. I'll be back a little bit later. Give me a couple hours. All right, so time to finish up this video. As I said, a couple hours later, it's nighttime. And you remember how yellow those halogens were this afternoon. Look at the parking lights. Look at that. Damn, that's what I'm talking about. Nice and white. That's beautiful. It is not, I don't know how it looks on as far as, it seems like it looks blue, but it's not. It's like a nice bright white. It's beautiful. And it's actually pretty bright, and that's only a little parking light. It's crazy. That's the marker, obviously. Look how bright that is. Now let's try the other light. All right, so the exposure on this is adjusted way down, so it's actually darker, because I wanted to capture this light for you. So in here, that's the white, and over here, that's actually like a yellowish type light. So as I said, later on this week, I'm getting a care package. I'm getting some LED lights, low beams and high beams. Look how dope that looks though. Now watch the high beams. So that's with the high beams on. So it's not like overly yellow, but it's not white. So the high beams and low beams are going to be replaced in a future video. Let me just narrow it back down to the parking lights. Looks pretty awesome. It's a nice pick. Sirius LED. Y'all just know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment. Wow. That's my time, fam. I'll see y'all soon.